Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Del Piero. Gerrard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary.
Rummenigge! He's got away with one there. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini does really well there, he is strong. Now he's got space here. Rummenigge. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Del Piero. And he's had a hit! And that has been knocked clear. And Del Piero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Gerrard. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rodri. And it's Xabi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving forward. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had a shot! Del Piero. Del Piero stood his ground strongly. Rummenigge. Now it's Gerrard. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Colorado Springs really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And that's played in low. Giggs! And he's there to clear it. And he's gone backward here. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but
it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. João Cancelo gets into some space. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all... Oh, what? Mbappe! It's in! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution for Argentina, number 24, Eto'o.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 27.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Mohamed Salah, number 8. Frank Lampard.
Scholes.
Coming on the field.
Great vision.
Number 7.
That is a great pick out. Shot and the finish! They've scored! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red! Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The mantle...
It's Drogba! And he's managed to get rid. And here's Beckham. Now the cross. Terrific header! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And it's Drogba. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Batistuta. Into the last 5 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Batistuta. And this is Ryan Giggs. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. Now there's De Jong! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
De Jong brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Maldini. And that could set him on his way. And if he's through, it's one-on-one. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Scholes. Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! Deep into injury time! They forced the error and And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Colorado Springs definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes looking wide. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that has been knocked clear. Crossed in again. Harrison with the clearance. João Cancelo getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Villa. David Villa powering forward here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
OK, interesting. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Played with finesse. Van de Ven clears it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard. It's the Rummenigge! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Foden. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It's played through for him. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? It's in! First blood drawn. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
David Villa.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Plays a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Xavi Alonso. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Here's Cannavaro. David Villa. That's good running with the ball. David Villa! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Villa's cross. Cleared away. And he's managed to get rid. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further, I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way. No changes at the interval from either side. Early ball. Firmly met. That's a throw. Now it's Gerrard. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Messi, Valverde, Van Dijk, now Foden, looking for options for movement. Van Dijk, and it's Camavinga. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Rodri. Now it's Villa. Cafu. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely bit of skill. Gerrard. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Foden. There's the crossfield ball. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso, looking for a runner. Cafu. David Villa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard being hunted in packs.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Gerrard. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hazard. Number 7, Phil Foden. Number 18, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 22,
Gerrard.
Ribery. Number 14, Ødegaard.
Leading by
Number
2 and the
19,
finishing line in
Brand.
sight. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Xavi Alonso. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Villa. Now it's Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Now Ødegaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the...
And the shot! Rodri. And it's Azar. And he's gone searching crossfield. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. James. Stones. Back to the keeper it goes. So we're still where we started right now. For De Bruyne. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it into space. That's tidy. Now the ball's gone astray. Now that's well seen too. That's a good ball out wide. Goes looking wide. Mbappe! And instinctively gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
James goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van de Ven. Cannavaro. Cafu. And he's making progress on the ball. Now he's got space here. It's out for a goal kick. Vardiol. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's James. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
All lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Xavi Alonso. That is good alertness. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Bebeto header! No mistake! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Villa. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? Cafu. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Hazard. Hazard played into the box. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, that's nice. Vardiol with the slide tackle there.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Good ball, good take, shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Frankie de Jong, number 8.
James.
Xabi Alonso.
Foden.
Number 9, David Villa. Number 22, Cafu.
Now it's
On the
Mbappe.
field, number 18, Gyökeres. Number
Looking to play him
14,
in. Oh, well played, well played.
Conte.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Giggs.
Played back in. Chance for a shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be a throw-in. Giggs plays it. Header comes in! And the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Bebeto played out to the right. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, important interception. Giggs. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Colorado Springs can always take more positives from a result like this.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Looking for options for movement. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
Great chance! Now, oh, he's been caught now. It's fallen loose again. Well, that is remarkable.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Shaw. Van Nistelrooy. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's got the beating of his man. And here's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's really well manoeuvred. Swings in a terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
30 minutes gone. Cannavaro. Van de Ven. Xavi Alonso. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Scholes. And he's had it nicked away. Scholes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Caught offside that time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kaká. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Mbappe is onto this. Giggs. Chance, surely! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello, attendees.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Colorado Springs really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Colorado Springs definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although...
Mbappe! They've done it! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's straight offside. Kaká. Vieira. Mbappe. Scholes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Giggs. Giggs will not want to lose it. Oh, shooting chance! Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Baresi. To Beckham. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's having a go! And that certainly packed a punch. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Great vision. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Driving through the... Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Shaw. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Baresi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the field.
Shaw.
Number 18.
Sané.
Number 22. There will be 3 minutes.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And a quick reminder
So,
today
Jim, how
to
do you
please
reflect
take
on
all
what
the
we've seen?
articles
I think we just
located
saw
by
a
the
team
entrance gates.
winning
Thank you
by
very
playing to
much
their
for your
strengths. There was a
cooperation.
clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
Takes a shot! They've scored! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 6 minutes is number 18, Gyökeres.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Moved on forwards. And that has been knocked clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Giggs. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sporting deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Up he goes! Sticks it away! Well, there is your superstar. His first since his much publicised arrival. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There
João
will be 1
Cancelo.
minute added time.
Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So your views on the first half?
Colorado Springs really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played it again. Giggs. Giggs, a true great in every sense of the word. And it's Scholes. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Scholes. That's tidy. Oh, good read. Mohamed Salah. And it's Pedri. Now it's Martinez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia driving for... There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution for Sporting, number 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to clear it. DiMarco. It's Pedri. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on...
Rummenigge! In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution for Sporting, number 18.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 77.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 24.
DiMarco.
Gordon. Number 6.
And it's Lopez. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Goal! They're back within reach! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer for Sporting after 81 minutes is number 9, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He has found a way through. That's an imaginative pass. Martinez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Giggs is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. It's Park Ji-sung. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Azar. Reinders. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Reinders goes short. Azar, up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Has a shot! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. Showing good feet. Xabi Alonso delivers.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Van de Ven. Cafu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball, and that's a good ball. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Park Ji-sung. Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge. Chance here to counter. Now it's Villa. Tries a measured ball. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that has been cleared. And that is out of play. Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, David Villa.
Here we go again then.
22, Cafu.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
It's Salah!
Coming on the field.
In he goes again!
18, Eucharist.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Number 6.
João Cancelo. And it's De Jong. Giggs, a true great in every sense of the word. This is De Jong. Rodri. And it's Scholes. Reinders. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good spread. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Rodri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's in a great position here. That's very neat. He's having a shot! It's run loose, who has another go! Sticks it away! First blood drawn. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Azar. Salah. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your head drop.
He's had it! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Swung over. And it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, nice touch. Vardiol gets into a good position. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri gets a foot in here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Pass is just off target.
Well, they shouldn't be done.
And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Perez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. chance here! And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It
Climbs up big! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Saviola. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Is there any support? He might not need it. Delivers the ball. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Perez might just make this. Haaland is onto this. Giggs, great vision. Saka chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Perez going full tilt down the left. That is lovely. Haaland, nice interception, well timed. And a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Scholes receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Tries a deft little ball. And the ball is out of play. Roberto Carlos.
There will be
Barella.
1 minute at a
Van der
time.
Ven cuts out the pass. Giggs. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
A quick reminder today, everybody,
Reflections
to
on the
make
first
sure
half?
to put any
Yeah, it's a half
little
that's had a limp
Thank you
finish
for your
after a
cooperation.
decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more.
Colorado Springs have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Howson. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Distributed tidily. Saka chasing after it. Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Scholes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Saka. Played out to the left flank. Perez, a player of legendary status. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Saviola. Goes looking wide. Rodri. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's Scholes! And he hits the net! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And it's Ronaldinho. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Hangs one in.
There will be 1 minute.
Ronaldinho with the clearance. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Scholes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Giggs. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Giggs! Oh, a very decent attempt. Played towards the other side. Mbappe!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, really good feet. Still goalless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Can he finish? Sends it crossfield. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Giggs. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
The goal scorer after 34 minutes is number 23, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Colorado Springs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Giggs! Still just a single goal between the sides. And this is Rosicki. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Good ball, good take. De Jong! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Marquinhos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Azar. Mbappe! Real chance! Goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tierney picks it up out wide. Terrific header! Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And he's cut it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. It's Giggs. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think any...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Van de Ven is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Rummenigge. Now it's Villa. Cafu. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Saliba. Messi. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi. Oh, that's nice. João Neves.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pacho. Distributed tidily. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Played out to the right. And it's De Jong. David Villa! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Van der Ven with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Howson. And it's Cancelo. Here's Rodri. Played over towards the opposite flank. It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Vardiol. And it's Rodri. Tevez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Xavi Alonso being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Azar. And it's Tevez. Over to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van de Ven. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. He is through here! David Villa is flagged offside. Pacho. Vardiol. João Neves. Mbappe gets into some space. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Hazard. Number 32, coming on the field.
Hoisted in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Out to the left it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 87, João Neves. Coming on the field is number 7, Eduardo Camavinga.
De Jong. Camavinga. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Villa. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Scholes. Now it's Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Scholes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Colorado Springs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Bale. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. João Cancelo. Isco. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Giggs. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Villa. João Cancelo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's come to nothing. And here's Batistuta. And it's Serginho. Batistuta. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now, can they get him away? Xabi Alonso, and he's managed to get free. Gets his head on it! David Villa is flagged offside. Baresi. That could spell trouble. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played forward. Again the flag's up. Nicely weighted ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your attention.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Number 9, David Villa.
So off we go once more.
Batistuta.
So the first half brought no goals.
Number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23, Mbappe.
Isco. That's a good ball. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho's cross. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo. Now that looks a decent ball, and that has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Serginho. Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cannavaro. Threads one in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Giggs. Coming on the field, number 41.
Rice.
Number 90.
Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a throw-in. Oh, this is a chance! It's anyone. That's another chance! He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Colorado Springs really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Neymar looking for options for movement. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be 3
Luis Suarez. Baresi gets good distance on it. And it's Tchouaméni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Giggs. And this is Batistuta. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And a chance! Guardiola is there to clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Isco. And it's skewed away. Guardiola! Caught offside that time. Still goalless. And it's Cancelo. Deep cross. Big header! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
João Cancelo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Batistuta. João Cancelo, and that's aimed into the middle. Looking for the run. And this is Bale. Flings in across. It's a goal kick. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Batistuta. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Rice. João Cancelo. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good back. Haaland! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. Tries the cross. Isco! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Colorado Springs certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Isco, can he get it through? Oh, he's bustling through here. Time and again they are repelled. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Isco. And this is Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guardiola.
Colorado Springs have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Back towards the middle. Rodri. And they're quick to press. Into the last quarter of an hour. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Makaleli. Well timed, excellent interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly. Decent chance! It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he...
And Cech pulls off a sensational save. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Colorado Springs really approached...